What's up, what's good, what's geeky with your tribe? I hope you guys are doing litty. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Moon. And this is Froggy. And Froggy is our intergalactic friend. Intergalactic, interdimensional friend. But yeah, please remember this message won't resonate for everyone. It is a collective message. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And let's get into it, yeah? Alright, I can see that. So far, what I can see, I got 4 cards out here. First card I pulled is psychic development. So I feel like whoever this message is for, with inner child on the bottom of the deck, you may be doing some kind of inner child healing, or you've done some kind of inner child healing. Take it how it resonates, but it feels like you healing your inner child has contributed to your psychic abilities developing. I am seeing that whoever this message is for, you are, I feel like for some time you may have been, but some of you may just be on this path, but it's like you are manifesting like a lot of wealth. This could be savings, it could be oopsie. It's like you're manifesting 4 of Pentacles. So you're manifesting some kind of stable income for yourself. And I feel like for some of you, you may be a psychic or developing your psychic gifts by doing that. So yeah, I feel like this message is for somebody who's like a psychic, or you're working on becoming a psychic, and you've been working on like your personal development, self-development. It's really interesting because I feel like that's the thing that's helped you to really come into your power, especially like recently. Some of you may have really felt like you've really come into your power, really honing in on your skills. You know, some of you may have done some kind of manifestation ritual or technique in relation to money. But yeah, that's kind of like coming up for some reason. You're very powerful, like whoever I'm reading for. Very powerful. And I do get the strong sense that some of you are very passionate about the work that you do, especially if it is something to do with psychic work. But you don't have to be like a psychic to resonate with this message, I guess. You know, some of you could just be developing your, your abilities while you're healing, right? Because the thing is, when we purge out those lower vibrational energies, and when we acknowledge certain aspects of our inner child that have been neglected and, repressed and all of that, it literally opens up our gifts. So it's almost like the more healing you do on yourself, or the amount of healing you've done on yourself, has contributed to your gifts opening up. So you may be like seeing things off the corner of your eyes. I just feel like it's an enhancement of your ability, right? Not to mention like just the things you be seeing just throughout the day. Like if you are somebody who has your your eye open, like I just be seeing things in the sky, like me personally, that I'm triple checking back, like what did I just see? But yeah, like some of you could be seeing like orbs, shadow figures. You could be having very vivid dreams and a lot of that. And I feel like, for some of you, your inner child could have communicated with you through a dream. And that could have like led you onto this path, is what I'm seeing. Or for some of you, your inner child is kind of leading you to a path that's more spiritually inclined, where you do get to use your psychic gifts. So yeah, though I do get like some of you may already do that, and you're very passionate about your work. So the thing is, I can see that in the current energy, let me just clarify what this is. It's like some kind of wish come true, right? And the Magician is on the bottom again. It's almost as if you've manifested some kind of wish come true for yourself. This feels like definitely connected to finances. But for some of you, this could be in love as well. But yeah, it's almost like something inside of you like clicked. And I'm getting certain people could have, how there's this saying like some people will know you as a hero. Some people will know you as like their enemy, as the bad guy, right? In their story, in their plot, pretty much. It's like whoever you are, it's almost as if you... it's like there's this genie, right? I don't know, this genie is really standing out to me. And it's almost like this genie has granted you a wish. But it's funny because it's coming up as a jinn, and you know, jinns are kind of like the like we all have jinns that come with us when we come to earth, you know, like we all have contracts with demons, contracts with angels, contracts with jinns, right? And the jinn is like the opposite of you. Like it looks like kind of like an opposite version of you, very kind of different to you but same to you. And it's weird because I feel like whoever you are, it's almost like your shadow side has helped you come into your power. You coming to like realize that great power comes from great pain and great darkness, you know what I mean? And by delving dark into them shadows, it's almost as if you've manifested like financial stability for yourself, and some of you are manifesting that for yourself. And yeah, it's almost like it's the magic in you that did it, you know. And I feel like some of you've had to show people like certain sides of you that are powerful, but maybe not as pleasant as, you know, other sides of you. But I just feel like there's something kind of intimidating about whoever's energy I'm picking up on today. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's something kind of intimidating because it's like you're like an angel but like a devil at the same time, you know. It's like you're embodying duality. Yeah, like there's a side to you that's just could be very, I don't know, just different, I guess. And I'm seeing it's almost as if that side of you has had to come out to help you come into your power, right? So, you know, there's this song by Billie Eilish, and there's just this one lyric, and it gets me all the time. And it's like, even God herself would want the devil on her team, right? So it's almost like to get to the place that you're at right now, you've had to have the kind of like the devil on your side and God on your side, right? If it's all created from the same creator, you know, everything can kind of be used for the divine will, and there's no accidents in there being dark energies and dark entities and, you know, shadow sides to people at all, you know. And there's no coincidence that, and there's no accidents in there being just like angels like on earth, angels and just beautiful people, you know. I feel like you're a very beautiful person, but you don't want to, yeah, you're a very giving person, and it feels like you want to give a lot. You may find a lot of pleasure in giving, but yeah, it's kind of like you've been granted this wish because like you've tapped into your dark feminine energy, or you've tapped into an aspect of yourself that is just so powerful that it's kind of fucking scary. Like I don't know if some of you are kind of scared of your own power, or if that's what's going on, maybe you're a little afraid of your own gifts. And I do feel there's a message from the collective inner child today, so we will find out what that is. But with this Page of Pentacles, I'm seeing that in the future, like coming up, if you're resonating with this, coming up for you, there's something that I see you being wrapped up in, right? Almost like throwing yourself into it, or like it's beautiful. It's almost as if you're going to be very focused on something, or very or someone, or yeah, it's almost like there's just these ribbons wrapped around you while you have your eye on something that you want. So you may have a goal, you may have a project, you may have something else kind of going on, and it's just like I feel like this ability that you have to keep this balance between your light side and your dark side is helping you stay focused. You know, you understanding yourself is helping you stay focused on what you want. Now, there's something coming up in the kind of the near future that could kind of tempt you to, it could tempt your imagination, right? It could sort of make you feel a little, for some of you, left in the dark. Yeah, we got 8 of Swords 2 times. So this may be in relation to a connection. Let's just say this is someone you have your eye on or someone you're focused on. Okay, there's something coming up, and I'm hearing like this could be in the next 2 weeks, where it could be kind of a test. Something's going to try to cause you to feel, I don't know if it's circumstances or a person, but something may cause you to feel like you can't unravel yourself out of a situation. But I am being I'm like being called to remind you far out that like you have a dark side for a reason. Okay, you have a light side for a reason, right? All the fragments of you make up you. Everything about you makes you up as a whole. And I'm just seeing that your balance may be tested at some point over the next 2 weeks. Okay, so while you guys are focused on something, what is this about? It's almost like, you know, for some of you, you could really just be kind of shutting people down. Maybe some of you experience like anxiety, and maybe you just want to get lost in your imagination, but there's something about your imagination potentially running wild over some kind of truth being revealed. Right? This truth may be something that you come across in the public eye. You know, this truth could be something like anything. It could be something going on in the world. It could be something connected to a person, but there's some kind of like loud, like there's information coming to you, and it may even be from the angelic realm. Okay, and it's just like, as soon as this comes to you, this info, when you find it out, especially if it's connected in the public eye, like I'm just seeing someone potentially just like backtracking a bit and getting really lost in their imagination and feeling kind of like indecisive. I need to know like what this is in relation to. Like, what the hell? What is this in relation to, please, Spirit? Can you give us a clear indicator? So for some of you, there's someone may ghost you. Okay, someone may go icy on you. Someone may pull back from you. But I'm seeing that there is something about that situation where you haven't really been seeing something very clearly. You may have taken a chance on a particular person that was very, very satisfying, right? It feels like perfection, but there's something. For some of you, it's kind of like you're missing it, right? You're missing something, you're missing information, and that information is about to come to you, I told you, tribe, in the next few weeks. Right? Something's about to be revealed, and you're being called to remember, right? That I guess this is a big heads up, because just remember, you always have a choice in how you react to things. What is Spirit's advice for this collective? I don't know, like some of you may have been celebrating some kind of connection, right? Just focused on all the good stuff, but instead of like, I don't know, reading, getting a whole grasp on a situation, because you're very intuitive, you know what I mean? Some of you may be receiving a dream or a download from your higher self, your inner child, or your angels about a situation. It feels like a romantic situation, okay? But yeah, you feel things very, very deeply, and for some reason I feel like when this truth comes out, you may kind of take it a little bit personally. You may see something that you may not like. But I do know one thing is that the efforts you've put into yourself that has made your powers come online, that's the thing. It's like your psychic energy is going to guide you through this. Okay, and you guys, you just need to know you are working. Some of you have sudden wealth about to hit your bank account. Like numbers could just be going up very, 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 very quickly, right? If not, you guys are working toward a lot of good fortune right now, okay? You are very close to accomplishing something for some of you. Some of you are just coming into a new phase as well, but like this shadow aspect of you, it's important for you, you know, to protect yourself in this world. That's what it does for us if we know how to utilize it correctly. And it's just more about, you know, controlling our response time and controlling our reactions to things, catering to our inner child's unmet needs if there are any. And that can really help you to keep in a state of balance, you know. If you want to react a certain way, maybe try reparenting yourself, like very gently about what you're about to find out or about what's about to be revealed, because when it happens, your mind may just like, I don't know, like kind of lose it. Like kind of lose it. But yeah, see, like it's like you're going to heal from it and rise above it anyway. So this is a massive heads up for the tribe. Massive heads up. Tell us more about this Page of Pentacles. So yeah, you may be really wrapped up in a person, or let's if that's about a person, okay? It's almost like someone's rose-tinted glasses could be coming off, all right? Because somebody wasn't seeing something correctly about a person, and I guess their true colors are about to be revealed. So you need to stay, like, you don't have to stay calm, but like, you need to just be very, very aware of what your shadow is there for, okay? Because your shadow is literally there to protect you and to help you create sometimes, right? Some of the most beautiful creations in life have a perfect balance of light and dark. This applies like for music, for movies. You know, there's always a hero and a villain, and yeah, there's a reason like I'm saying all this, and I don't know why, but it may just like hit for somebody, you know, because yeah, someone that you guys have been really wrapped up in is really just like about to be unraveled, like right in front of your face. So yeah, just stay mindful of the fact that, yeah, like you've met yourself on a very deep level to not only bring about just like success for yourself, because like you know what I think true success is meeting your inner child. I think there isn't anything you could do for yourself more in this world that would make you more successful than meeting, understanding, and healing your inner child. You know, you can have all the money in the world, you can have all the things in the world, but you won't feel happy or free if you don't feel connected to your inner child. You know, it can make you feel, when you're disconnected from it, it can make you feel numb, desensitized, like life is just kind of happening to you, and you may find yourself staying in situations that just don't necessarily bring you happiness and joy, but they bring you comfort, right? So you stay. And it just feels like just in general, you're a very, very giving person, and it's important that you don't give to the wrong side of you when this happens, okay? Because like I feel like you're going to be tested. It's important that if something comes up to trigger you, that you actually take the time to sit down and heal. That's what I'm getting. So like, what is this information going to be about? It's something that you don't know about right now. It's something that's definitely being hidden from you, okay? Or maybe something that you guys don't see coming. Maybe something you never expected. All right, we've got the Devil and the Ace of Pentacles. So this could be an offer from the devil. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you could really be about to see, maybe you weren't seeing it before, but you're about to see very clearly in the next 2 weeks. Like you're being offered something, not by God, but by, I want to say the devil because it says the devil, but it's more than that, right? For some of you, this could be like, you know, the dark matrix coming to attack you, like, you know, in the form of a person. You know, you don't know what people are hosting, what demons they're hosting, right? But like, I feel like whatever the fuck this is, like oh my God, you're pretty much about to go up against some kind of pretty big entity, right? And this is why they're given this lowdown You know, like, and this is why they're reminding you why you are developing your psychic abilities right now. You know, I've been getting this download, like the collective is preparing yet again for another massive spiritual warfare. You know, and I know like clearly that isn't going to stop, but on an individual scale, like it just feels like that is amping up because the collective's potential is amping up. And so are the actions they're taking towards, you know, their purposes. So yeah, you got a devil coming. Look, this is literally like a devil straight. This is an offer straight from the devil. And maybe some of you weren't seeing that, but you're about to see it, okay? You're about to see it as clear as fucking day. Like, come on. And you're about to be rich by the end of it. So, you know, the devil could be trying to siphon something from you, or trying to give you, someone could be trying to give you an offer. This could even be in business. Like, there's an offer that it's like, it looks like a beautiful big pentacle, right? It looks perfectly round, perfectly shiny, right? It looks like it came from God, but it did, right? Even when the darkness comes for you, it's still coming from the Creator, right? But it's there to test you and to build you up and to build your strength up so that you're able to be armored up for spiritual warfare, like be ready for motherfucking anything, you know? So if there's information that you feel drawn to at this time, make sure you trust your intuition on that stuff, okay? Follow your intuition. If you feel like Googling something, or you feel like looking something up, do it, okay? Because it'll make sense to you later. Boom, do it. Because the truth, like the clarity will come to you in the next 2 weeks about whoever this person is to you guys. It may be a fire sign or an earth sign, especially if this is matters of business. You know, I know this is not like the most fortunate reading, but it kind of is as well, because you guys, like, you have a big advantage financially in your life, and it just feels like this is some kind of test going on right now. Because yeah, the enemy, let's just say the enemy, the dark matrix, it knows what you want, right? Oh, my ear, like, oh my God, like I can hear into another dimension all of a sudden. So I'm hearing, take back what is yours. However that applies to you, collective, like, take back what is yours when you realize what is going on. Okay, I don't know how this is going to apply to each and every one of you, but that's what I'm hearing. There's a gift waiting for you. But see, you're being presented with a false gift, like, first. Like, you may see somebody do something just kind of like really selfish. Or they could just do something really selfish. But it's weird because it's like they're planning to do that. So someone could try to trigger you, plan to trigger you to get back in your life as well. That's, for some of you, that's what's about to go down as well. Look, like, straight up, you always got a choice. Are you going to take your demons off the leash and let them loose? You know? But you better make sure that you freaking trained those demons before you let them off the leash. That's what I'm saying. Or are you going to let your light side... See, you can't go both. You can't go either way with this, right? You can't go light or dark. You have to have balance. Because there's an opportunity coming towards you, right? This could be in love. This could be in business. But it's coming. And there's something here that's trying to give you like a false version of that just before it happens. So you could choose to be love and light, you know, and let somebody walk all over you and, you know, just hurt you. Or you can be the observer, right? Or you can choose to heal yourself, feel the pain, or you can let your demons out. And the first thing that's going to happen is your demons are going to want to react, right? Your shadow's going to want to react because it's hurt. But just remember, you know, you're very, very powerful. Your ability to understand your light and dark side is the thing that's going to help you get through this. That's what I'm seeing, okay? Now, some of you may have communication coming from a secret admirer or somebody that admires you a lot as well, right? Some of you are waiting for communication for someone like this. I don't know, like some of you could have been talking to somebody and like you're about to find out a whole bunch of lies or something. Like, what the fuck? It's just too much, jeez. I just feel like, man, I've been getting hit like a freaking train wreck recently. But I know it's because there's a lot of changes going on. And I know I'm not the only one going through it, but yeah, gang, what I'm saying is keep on your toes and just be mindful of your reactions to things, especially over the next 2 weeks. Like, whatever is intentionally trying to trigger you, okay? And if it triggers you, just take the time to remember your inner child and remember that you have psychic abilities, right? Don't forget, because if your demons come out, oh shit, you're going to forget you got psychic powers. Not every time, but the shadow can kind of unconsciously cause us to do things that, you know, maybe just may seem out of character, but it's actually within character for us. It's a part of us, you know, like everyone's a little bit serial killer. Like everyone's a little bit animalistic. Everyone's got love in their heart, you know? And I know some people say not everyone has empathy, but I like to think that people have empathy. It may just be very, very deeply buried in there, but, you know, energetically speaking, just anything is possible. And I just feel like I'm saying the most random stuff in this read, but I feel like somebody needs to hear it because anything is possible. And like the impossible is about to be tangible in your reality, like impossible for you. It's almost like the devil is like working to help you, right? Like the darker forces are almost working to help you to rise up, right? God is sending these entities almost to you. And it's fucked up for me to say that because, you know, like I think a lot of people think God is not going to do something like that. But how the fuck else are you going to grow? How the fuck else are you going to realize who you are? How the fuck else are you going to realize the amount of bosses and entities and deities that you can defeat just by being you, just by being in your power? How else are you going to realize how to protect yourself? How else are you going to realize what your future enemies could potentially do to you, right? So there's some kind of massive false offer being presented to this collective, but it's because literally, like, this Wheel of Fortune is about to turn in your favor like you have never fucking seen it before, okay? Like, I'm telling you, chat. You got the mother load. You basically glitched and hacked out the matrix. So I'm saying somebody could be invested into Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. All right, your intuition has been confused by something, okay? But you got to remember that you've been deceived by an entity, okay? That's what you need to see. That's what you're going to find out. And when you realize that, yeah, you may want to fight the entity back, okay? But meditating is better. Talking to yourself is better. Asking your higher self how to deal with the situation is going to be a much better option for you than playing with demons, all right? Playing with entities like this, okay? God doesn't send them to you so that you entertain them for long periods of time. God sends them to you so that you can pass the test, become stronger, and avoid people or enemies like that in the future. So yeah, if that is in relation, like, that's crazy, you know, like, it's just crazy. Let's see what's coming up if they pass this test. If you pass this test, tribe, I'm telling you, you're about to do something that you are so fucking passionate about. You're a leader, right? You're a natural born leader. Your confidence is going to go through the roof because there's some kind of entity feeding off that, right? Some of you waiting for somebody to communicate with you has got this, like, there's something feeding off your energy, right? And it's just that you're not seeing it clearly. It's like there's been wool pulled over your intuition, and pretty much you're gonna have like this financial stability, like this most solid foundation is what you guys are building. You know, some of you may have come from a lot of like struggle financially, and this is your justice. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you get a glow up. Some of you may be manifesting a divine feminine into your life as well, right? And this before I sat down to do this reading, I heard the Hierophant in you. I heard trust the Hierophant in you, right? What's the Hierophant? Now, I know the Hierophant isn't holding an ankh, but trust the wisdom inside of you, okay? I love you guys so much. You let me know if this resonated for you. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Froggy says bye.